Hey everyone, glad you could join us as we take a deep dive into generative AI in entertainment.
Yeah, this is a hot topic and for good reason.
Definitely. I mean, this tech is already being used to make some really cool stuff like images, music, you name it.
And it's all thanks to AI learning from massive amounts of data. Like think of it as like a super student absorbing everything it can about a certain style or genre.
So it's not just copying, it's actually creating something new based on what it's learned.
Exactly. It's more than just automation. It's like, well, it's almost like teaching a computer to be creative.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say you're a filmmaker. How could generative AI actually help you in your work?
Well, think about it. If you're making a sci-fi film, for instance, you could use AI to design your aliens or spaceships.
That would save a ton of time and money, especially for independent filmmakers who don't have a huge budget for concept art.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's not just visuals. They're even using AI to help write scripts.
Really? So you're telling me an AI could write the next Hollywood blockbuster?
Well, it could definitely help with things like dialogue or even generating new scenes in a similar style to an existing film.
That's pretty amazing, but honestly, it's also kind of freaky, isn't it? Like, what happens to the human element of storytelling if AI is doing all the work?
Yeah, that's a big question. And honestly, we don't have all the answers yet, but I think it's important to remember that AI is a tool. It's up to us how we use it.
So instead of replacing human creativity, it could actually enhance it.
Precisely. Think of it as a collaboration between human and machine, each bringing their own strengths to the table.
Okay, so we've talked about film. What about music? Can AI really compose music that's actually, good?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there are already AI programs that can compose original pieces in a variety of styles.
So you could basically feed it the entire Beatles catalog, and it could spit out a new Beatles song.
Well, maybe not exactly, but it could definitely create something in a similar vein.
Wow, that's pretty mind-blowing. But doesn't that raise some ethical questions about copyright and artistic ownership?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Those are conversations that we need to have as this technology becomes more widespread and sophisticated.
Absolutely. So it's not just about the tech itself. It's about how we use it responsibly.
Exactly. And that's where the conversation gets even bigger. It's not just about individual creators. It's about society as a whole.
Right, because this tech is going to have a ripple effect on all sorts of industries.
And on our lives in general. Think about video games, for instance.
Oh, yeah. I was just thinking about that. Like, how could AI change the way games are designed and played?
Well, imagine a game where the world is constantly evolving and adapting based on your actions as a player. That's something AI could help create.
That would be insane. Like, no two playthroughs would ever be the same.
Precisely. And that's just one example. The possibilities are pretty much endless.
Okay, so we've got AI creating art, composing music, designing video games. It seems like the entertainment industry is on the verge of a major transformation.
It definitely is. And it's up to all of us to figure out how to navigate this new landscape and make sure that AI is used for good.
So what are some of the key takeaways here? What should people be thinking about as they learn more about generative AI?
Well, I think the biggest thing is to remember that this is a tool. It has the potential to be incredibly beneficial, but it also comes with risks.
So we need to be cautious, but also optimistic?
Exactly. We need to be having open and honest conversations about the ethical implications of this technology, but we also need to be excited about the possibilities.
Because who knows what amazing things we'll be able to create with AI in the future.
I can't wait to find out.
Welcome back. So we were just talking about AI being this awesome tool for creators, but there's this whole other side to it, right? Like, what about people who are worried that AI is going to take their jobs?
Right. And I totally get that, especially when you see AI doing things that we used to think only humans could do.
Exactly. Like if AI is writing screenplays and composing music, what does that mean for the people who do those things for a living?
It's interesting, though, because it's like every time there's a big tech shift in any creative field, there's this fear, like with the printing press or photography, people worried about jobs.
And then digital audio workstations, too.
Exactly. But somehow, human creativity always finds a way to adapt and evolve.
So maybe instead of being scared of AI, we should be figuring out how to work with it.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine a screenwriter using AI to brainstorm different plot ideas, or a musician trying out new sounds with AI's help.
That's actually pretty cool, like having a creative partner who can generate a million possibilities in an instant.
Totally. And it could even help us break out of those creative ruts or get unstuck when we're feeling blocked,
That's a great point. It's not just about efficiency. It's about expanding what we're capable of creating.
Right, but we got to be real. There's still some valid concerns here. Like one big one is that all this AI-generated content could start sounding the same.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, what happens to originality if everyone's using the same AI tools?
Well, that's where it comes down to. The data we're feeding these systems, we need to make sure it's diverse and represents a wide range of styles and voices.
So it's not just about the tech, it's about how we use it, which is kind of a theme here, right?
Absolutely. And it goes beyond individual creators, too. It's a conversation we need to be having as a society about the role of AI in art and how to make sure it's used ethically.
So big picture stuff, but what about some real world examples of how generative AI is actually being used right now?
Yeah, let's get into that.
All right, welcome back. So we've been talking big picture, but let's get down to brass tacks. How's this AI actually being used in entertainment, like right now?
Oh, it's happening. I mean, especially in those early stages of movie making, like, concept art and storyboards.
Right, because that's where they really try to visualize everything, get a feel for the look.
Exactly. And AI could just crank out a ton of options, based on whatever the director wants so they can play around with different styles way faster.
But I guess the question is, does it actually look good? Like, can AI really replace a human artist?
It's getting there. I mean, there are programs now that can create photorealistic characters and environments.
Wow, so like a whole movie with AI-generated actors? That's crazy to think about.
It is. It really blurs the lines, Makes you think about what it means to be an actor or even human in that context.
Definitely some deep questions there. But what about music? How's AI being used in the studio?
Oh, man. It's changing things up there, too. Like for film scores or video game music, it's super helpful.
So you're saying like a composer could use AI to come up with ideas for a certain scene?
Yeah, exactly. Or even generate whole tracks in different genres. Like if they need a spooky track or a super upbeat one, AI can do that.
That's pretty wild. I mean, that would be a game changer for smaller productions that can't afford a full orchestra.
For sure. And even for learning,
Yeah.
Aspiring musicians can experiment with AI. See what they come up with.
Okay, but let's talk video games, because that's where I know things are getting really interesting.
Oh, yeah. Video games, man. AI is going to be huge. Think about those massive open world games with all the details and characters.
Right. And right now, a lot of that's still handcrafted, right?
It is. But AI can help create those worlds, populate them, come up with quests, the whole 9 yards.
So instead of a static world, it's like the game is responding to you in real time.
Yeah, exactly. It adapts to your style, throws you curveballs. It's really immersive.
That's the dream, right? To have a game that feels truly alive and unpredictable.
That's what we're aiming for, to push the boundaries of what's possible in interactive entertainment.
So it sounds like generative AI is already making waves and it's just going to get bigger from here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But as we've said throughout this deep dive, it's not all sunshine and roses.
Right. We got to be mindful of the ethical stuff, make sure it's used responsibly.
And that's on all of us, the creators, the players, everyone who's part of this world.
That's a great point. It's not just about the tech. It's about how we choose to use it.
Exactly. And that's why we wanted to have this conversation with you all to really explore what this future could look like.
And hopefully get people thinking about the questions we need to be asking.
Yeah, because that's how we shape this future together, by being informed and engaged.
So I want to thank you for joining us on this deep dive into generative AI in entertainment.
It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we've given you some food for thought.
Who knows? Maybe we'll revisit this topic in a year or two and see how much the landscape has changed.
Oh, I'm sure it will have. I can't wait to see what happens.
Thanks for listening, everyone.